construction, if we look at our statistics around productivity and then we look at our statistics around wellbeing and suicide, it's completely unacceptable. We should be doing so much more for that workforce.
My name is Jin Xu. My specialization really lies in the management of construction firms and their people. I came across these UCL Grand Challenges, mental health networking and community building grant.
When we applied for the Grand Challenges funding, we knew we needed a kind of different eye on this. We weren't sure quite how to do that. And the Grand Challenges team asked us to go and look wider into the university as to who might come in and join us in more of a multidisciplinary approach to what we were doing. And this is where we came across Dr. Alexandra Pitman. We approached Alexandra and she was very keen and excited to be involved in it.
For me, UCL Grand Challenges represents a real appetite across the whole of UCL to collaborate with colleagues in other departments. And sometimes, as someone who's particularly interested in suicide, I look at all the potential departments I could collaborate with at UCL because there are so many perspectives that would be valuable in terms of understanding a complex problem like suicide.
I was 30 years in industry before I undertook my PhD here at UCL. So I'm trying to use some of my contacts from industry to kind of reach out and try and bridge this kind of theory-practice divide. For example, Andy Swift, who is the project director over at High Speed 2 at Euston.
I've been working in construction for 35 years, since I was 18 years old. Throughout my career I've seen them across different sectors, different projects, different clients. The issues are all the same. People working away from home, long hours, not getting a lot of sleep, stressful environments are all factors that affect mental health.
What's particularly interesting about this group is that there are so many potential factors that might be driving suicide risk. The most obvious is substance use, job insecurity, but also loneliness comes up quite a lot as a potential explanation. Many people who work in the construction industry have to travel quite far for jobs and they might be housed temporarily. So you might find that every weekend you're traveling long distances home to your family, but during the week you're living with a bunch of people you don't know at all. It's been fantastic to collaborate with colleagues from the Bartlett because they've been able to bring insights about an industry that I would never have had if I tried to work by myself or with colleagues within my own department.
We found a lot of common ground in our discussions together and we pitched this back to the Grand Challenges team. They were very excited by that and awarded us the funding, and that led us then into kind of developing the workshop that we held in July 2024.
We had a half-day roundtable event. We invited those industry partners, local governments, professional bodies, and mental health charities as well, and also academic partners in order to exchange knowledge as well as to co-create the solutions.
Next for the project, I think, is trying to extend our reach into partnerships in industry. So in the Centre for Construction Project Organising, we are establishing a new innovation network. We want to expand our relationships with small, medium enterprises, with professional institutes, with government departments, build bridges and co-create some new knowledge with a wider set of construction organisations.
We're going to adopt the suicide prevention British standards. That's come out for draft, so we're part of the consultation on that. We think that is a huge step forward in our industry to actually have some proper guidance and standards that we can all work towards.
We applied for funding from the Economic and Social Research Council, and they are funding a PhD student to understand the factors driving suicide risk in people in the construction industry. And that's a really tangible output from this grant.
We also secured some funding from BAN UK and Ireland, one of the major construction companies in the UK. The government has been promoting upgrading the energy infrastructure for clean energy, as well as accelerating the development of affordable homes. All those strategies rely on the good health and well-being of our construction workers.
When you look at the productivity and suicide statistics, we believe that strengthening those relationships between academia and practice can really be the avenue through which we can start to address some of these challenges.